Hello everyone, this is the IELTS General Training Reading Explanation at English Helpline. These are the titles of those reading passages that we are going to explain today. Okay then, let's begin. First reading passage ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 7 questions ਨੇ. Here are some plans which are mentioned and you need to identify that which statement refers to which of those plans. First question. The monthly access fee is the highest but the call rates are the lowest. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਇੱਕ ਪਲਾਨ ਆ ਜਿਹਦੀ ਮੰਥਲੀ ਐਕਸੈਸ ਫੀ ਤਾਂ ਹਾਈਐਸਟ ਆ ਪਰ ਕਾਲ ਰੇਟ ਲੋਐਸਟ ਨੇ। ਮੰਥਲੀ ਐਕਸੈਸ ਫੀ ਇੱਧਰ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 35 46 ਐਂਡ 60। ਹਾਈ ਫਲਾਇਰ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਾਈਐਸਟ ਆ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਮੰਥਲੀ ਐਕਸੈਸ ਫੀ। ਕਾਲ ਰੇਟਸ ਇੱਧਰ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਐਸਟ ਕਾਲ ਰੇਟਸ ਨੇ those are for high flyer. So answer is C for question number 1. Number 2, calls are charged at short distance or long distance rates. Short distance ਤੇ long distance rates ਦੇ ਲਈ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ call charge ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ and charges are for all three. So answer is D for question number 2. Number 3, this plan is not primarily intended for people who need a mobile phone for their work. ਇਹ ਪਲਾਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਫੋਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੰਮ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਵਾ। In leisure time plan, it's mentioned here your mobile phone is mainly for personal use. Personal use ਲਈ ਆ, not for work. So answer is A. Question number 4. This plan is a cost-effective choice if you spend just over $100 a month on calls. Cost-effective choice ਆ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ $100 ਜਾਂ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ monthly calls ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ। Now it's mentioned here in the table. Best if you spend this amount a month on calls. Here you are spending up to 95 means less than 100. Here you are spending so much amount and this is the answer 95 to 180 means just over 100 a month. So executive answer is B. Question number 5. It costs 21 cents for a 30-second long distance call at 2 p.m. 21 cent 21 cents and 21 cents are mentioned here for high flyer. And what about 2 p.m. now? 21 cents for peak and it is mentioned here that peak time is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. all the times refer to peak time. So 2 p.m. comes under 7 to 7 p.m. Answer for this one is C. Next question number 6. The connection fee is $30. टेबल तो हेठा जो पैराग्राफ है या लाइंस ने these refer to all three plans. So here it is mentioned once only connection fee that is $30. So it is for all of the plans. Answer is D for question number 6. Number 7, you will have to pay a minimum amount for calls each month. Every month you have to pay minimum amount for calls. Answer is A. It's mentioned here. However, a monthly minimum call charge applies. These are the answers for question 1 to 7. Next passage, west wind farm campsite. You need to justify whether the statement is true, false or not given from question number 8 to 14. First question, the campsite is open all year round. पूरा साल campsite ਜਿਹੜੀ open ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ। ਪਹਿਲੇ ਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ words ਲਿਖੇ ਨੇ open April to September. So the statement is false. Question number 9. You should book ahead for the busier times of the year. Busier time ਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਬੁਕਿੰਗ ਕਰਵਾਉਣੀ ਪਏਗੀ। ਪੈਸੇਜ ਦੀ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਲਾਈਨ ਹੈ, booking is advised for holidays in July and August to guarantee a place. July August might be a busiest time, so booking is advised. Answer is true for question number. Next question, the minimum stay at the campsite is 2 nights. Answer is not given because nowhere it is mentioned that how many nights you can stay there. Number 11, the entrance to the campsite is locked after 10 p.m. Again, the answer is not given because it is not mentioned that when the entrance will be locked. Next question, no dogs are allowed on the campsite. It means that dogs बिल्कुल भी allowed नहीं किए जा रहे होते. Answer is here because dogs are mentioned here. Dogs must be kept on a lead. Owners of dogs that disturb other campers by barking through the night will be asked to leave. Dogs ਲਿਆਂਦੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ ਬਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਪਏਗਾ, ਜੇਕਰ ਉਹ ਡਿਸਟਰਬ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਕੈਂਪਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਲੀਵ ਕਰ ਜਾਣ ਡੌਗ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ, ਬਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਹਿਬਿਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕੋਈ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਡੌਗ ਅਲਾਉਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਸੋ ਸਟੇਟਮੈਂਟ ਇਜ਼ ਫਾਲਸ. Next question, you are not allowed to cook food on open fires. Answer is true. It's mentioned here the lighting of fires is strictly prohibited. Fire ही लगानी जो prohibited आ तो food ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਈ. True answer ਆ. The owners of the campsite may not allow you to camp there. ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਓਨਰ ਆਫ ਕੈਂਪ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੈਂਪ ਸਾਈਟ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਲਾਉ ਨਾ ਕਰਨ ਉਹ ਕੈਂਪ ਕਰਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ. ਲਾਸਟ ਲਾਈਨ ਆ, the management reserves the right to refuse admittance. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਐਡਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਡਮਿਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ, ਉੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਦੇ ਹੋ, ਐਂਟਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ, that depends on management. So answer for number 14 is also true. These are the answers from question number 8 to 14. Next passage, questions ne blanks fill karniyan ne by using no more than 2 words and are in number. First question, the law on minimum pay doesn't cover you if you are working in your dash or if you are a volunteer. ਪਹਿਲਾ ਹੀ ਪੈਰਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਲਈ, nearly all workers age 16 years and over including part-time workers are entitled to the national minimum wage. Amongst those to whom it does not apply, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਰੂਲ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ law, are those engaged in unpaid work. Unpaid work means volunteer and family members employed by the family business. Answer is family business for question number 15. Next question, you may be paid under £5 and or if you are receiving dash at the start of the job. Job ਦੇ starting ਤੇ ਕੁਝ receive ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ pay ਕੀਤੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ under £5. The answer lies in this line, the development rate for 18 to 21 year olds and for workers getting training in the last 6 months in the first 6 months of a job is 4.60 pounds per hour. 4.60 means under 5 and receiving, it's mentioned here getting, but there is training. So question number 16th answer is training. Next question, there are different rules for people who are provided with dash with their jobs. ਕੁਝ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਕੁਝ ਰੂਲਸ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਅਗਲੀ ਲਾਈਨ ਨੇ, there are special provisions ਮਤਲਬ different rules for some workers, for example those whose job includes accommodation. ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੌਬ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ accommodation ਵੀ ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀ ਆ. Answer for this question is accommodation. Question number 18th, if you earn extra money, for example for working longer hours or in tips, this counts as a part of your wage when you receive it via, ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਟਿਪਸ ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ longer hour ਮਿਲ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ working ਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵੇਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਗਿਣੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ when you receive it via, ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟਿਪ ਜਾਂ ਲੌਂਗਿੰਗ ਵਰਕਿੰਗ ਆਵਰ ਦਾ ਪੈਸਾ ਰਿਸੀਵ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਵਾਇਆ, ਅਗਲੀ ਲਾਈਨ ਸੀ ਦੇਖੋ, pay means gross pay and includes any items paid through the payroll such as overtime, bonus payments, commission and tips and gratitude. ਵਾਇਆ ਇਹਦਾ ਸਿਨੋਨਿਮ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਥਰੂ, ਆਨਸਰ ਇਜ਼ payroll. Next question. Anyone being paid below the national minimum wage, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਘੱਟ ਮਿਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਵਾ, should speak to their dash if they can, ਜੇਕਰ ਹੋ ਸਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ, if you are being paid less than this, there are various steps you can take. If you feel able, if you can, you should talk directly with your employer. Answer is employer. Next question. According to the law, you can ask to look at your boss's dash. Here it is. You have the legal right to inspect your employer's pay records. Pay records is the answer for question number 20. Employer means boss. Inspect kar sakde, you can look at. Last question. You have a period of dash to complain if your boss does not cooperate within the specified period of time. Jekar boss cooperate nahi karda within the specified period of time. How much is the time? Your employer is required to produce the records within 14 days. If your employer fails to produce the records, you may take the matter to an employment tribunal. You must make your complaint within 3 months of the ending of the 14-day notice period. Within how much time? 3 months. So last answer is 3 months. These are the answers for question number 15 to 21. Now in this passage there is a flow chart, and we need to fill the blanks by using 2 words. First question, the passage is actually about dealing with your office emails. First question, delete dash. So here it is mentioned deleted. It can be deleted. What is it? And if it is obvious spam, spam is the answer for question number 22nd. Number 23, sort email according to the sender, subject dash. Now sender is mentioned here. Check who the email is from, like who sent it to you. Next, subject, check what the email is about, like is the subject urgent, subject. What is the third point? Has the email been in your inbox for long? Check the message time. Answer is message time for question number 23. Next question, deal with the emails that need your dash. Next line, an initial scan like this can help you identify the emails that require your prompt attention, that require your prompt attention is the answer for question number 24. Next question, if an email is easy to deal with, you should. It is mentioned here, some emails are uncomplicated, means easy, and only require a brief one-line answer. It's easy to deal with, so it's a good idea to reply. So you should reply. Reply is the answer. You can also put the word immediately with this answer. Reply immediately. Next question. If an email is complicated, so the answer you will find here, dealing with complicated matter. Because matter complicated. First send a dash. First with a brief acknowledgement. Brief acknowledgement send karo. Then Give the sender a dash for answering their email fully. Now, this is particularly advisable when dealing with complicated matters where you don't want to give a rushed answer. If you decide to do this, tell the recipient a definite date when you will be able to get back to him or her and try to keep to this wherever possible. ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ definite date ਦੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਵੇ. Tell the recipient a definite date is the answer for question number 26. So these are the answers from 22 to 27. The last reading passage, the lengthier one, is about the iron bridge. First questions, answer the question below by using no more than one word. When was the furnace bought by Darby originally constructed? जो furnace Darby ने buy कर ली सी originally कदों construct ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਸੀ? C paragraph ਦੀ first line ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ answer ਸੀਗਾ In 1638, Basil Brook patented a steel-making process and built a furnace. ਹੁਣ ਇਹ furnace ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ 1638 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ later became the property of Abraham Darby. So answer is 1638. Question number 29. When were the roads leading to the bridge completed? ਜਿਹੜੇ roads bridge ਵੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ ਕਦੋਂ complete ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਸੀਗੇ? Answer is in E paragraph. Work on the approach roads continued for another 2 years from 79 and the bridge was opened to traffic in 1781. So this is the answer for question number 29th. Next question. When was the bridge closed to traffic? ਕਦੋਂ close ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ traffic ਦੇ ਲਈ? Answer is in the same paragraph E. Since 1934, the bridge has been open only to pedestrians. मतलब people who walk ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਹੀ open, it means कि traffic ਦੇ ਲਈ close ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ 1934. Next question. When was the model of the bridge built? कਦੋਂ bridge ਦਾ model built ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ? Answer is 2001 in paragraph G. So in 2001, a half-scale model of bridge was built. Next question number 32. We need to justify whether the statement is true, false or not given. 32nd. There is no written evidence of how the original bridge was constructed. कोई written evidence नहीं है कि original bridge कितना construct किया गया सी. To find the answer, you need to read this line. It has always been a mystery how the bridge was built. Despite its pioneering technology, no eyewitness accounts are known which describe the iron bridge being erected. So it means there is no witness, there are no evidences. Statement is it true? 33. The painting by Elias Martin is the only one of the bridge when it was new. In the same paragraph in last sentence, in 1997, a small watercolor sketch by Elias Martin came to light in the Swedish capital Stockholm. Although there is a wealth of early views of the bridge by numerous artists, question says that painting by Elias Martin is the only one, but the answer says that there is a wealth of early views by numerous artists. The statement is false. 34. The painting shows that the bridge was constructed from the two banks. Banks ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਨਾਰੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਦੀ ਦੇ. G paragraph, first 4 lines. Up until recently, it had been assumed that the bridge had been built from both banks, with the inner supports tilted across the river. This would have allowed river traffic to continue unimpeded during construction, but the picture clearly shows sections of the bridge being raised from a barge in the river. It means the picture contradicted everything historians had assumed about the bridge. क्वेश्चन कह रहा है कि पेंटिंग शो कर दिया कि ब्रिज ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾ ਉਹ ਕੰਸਟਰਕਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੀ from two banks, but the painting says that shows sections of the bridge being raised from a barge in the river. Answer is false. Next question, the original bridge and the model took equally long to construct. दोनों ने ਇੱਕੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ. Answer is not given. It's written nowhere in the passage. Last one, Elias Martin is thought to have made other paintings of the bridge. ਇਹ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਪਰਸਨ ਨੇ ਹੋਰ ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗਸ ਵੀ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ. ਲਾਸਟ ਪੈਰੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਆਨਸਰ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲੀਆਂ ਦੋ ਲਾਈਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ. Now only one mystery remains in the Iron Bridge story. The Swedish watercolor sketch had apparently been torn from a book. ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵਾਟਰ ਸਕੈਚ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਨਾਲ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਉਹਦੀ ਕੰਸਟਰਕਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋਏ, ਉਹ ਕਿਸੇ ਬੁੱਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਟਰਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਪਾੜ ਕੇ ਕੱਢੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੇਜ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਾਂ ਸਕੈਚਸ ਸੀਗੇ which would have contained similar sketches. ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਬੁੱਕ ਆ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਪੇਜ ਕੱਢ ਲਏ ਗਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੇ ਸਿਮਿਲਰ ਸਕੈਚ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਹੋਣ. ਇਟ ਮੀਨਸ ਇਹ ਸਮਝਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਵਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਹੋਰ ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗਸ ਵੀ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਸੀ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਦੀਆਂ. ਆਨਸਰ ਇਜ਼ ਟਰੂ for question number 36. Last four questions. They're asking which paragraph contains the following information. 37th, why a bridge was required across the river Severn. ਕਿਉਂ ਲੋੜ ਪਈ ਸੀ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੀ? ਆਨਸਰ ਇਜ਼ ਡੀ. ਡੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਕਿਉਂ ਲੋੜ ਪਈ ਸੀ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੀ. ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਪੈਰੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ his son Abraham Darby II pioneered the manufacture of cast iron and had the idea of building a bridge over the Severn as ferrying on a ferry to ਬਣਿਆ ਹੈ ferrying stores of all kinds across the river involved considerable expense and delay. ਇਹ ਕਾਰਨ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ. ਨੰਬਰ 38th, a method used to raise money for the bridge. किस method राही उन्होंने money raise की थी? E is the answer and the method is that Abraham Darby III funded the bridge by commissioning paintings and engravings. Funded by commissioning paintings and engravings. Next question, why Coalbrookdale became attractive to iron makers? Iron makers ਦੇ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ attractive ਕਿਉਂ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਸੀ? Answer is C. In C paragraph, Darby has started a business in Bristol, but he moved to Coalbrookdale in 1710 with an idea that coke derived from coal could provide a more economical alternative to charcoal. ਉਹਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਅਲਟਰਨੇਟਿਵ ਸੀ ਚਾਰਕੋਲ ਤੋਂ, ਸਸਤਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਇਸ ਲਈ ਕੋਲਬਰੂਕਡੇਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾ ਅਟਰੈਕਟਿਵ ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਆਇਰਨ ਮੇਕਰਸ. ਲਾਸਟ ਵਨ, ਹਾਊ ਦਾ ਸੈਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਵਰ ਕਨੈਕਟਡ ਟੂ ਈਚ ਅਦਰ. ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਹ ਆਪਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਸੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗੇ? ਆਨਸਰ ਇਜ਼ H. We now know that all the large castings were made individually as they are all slightly different. The bridge wasn't welded or bolted together. ਨਾ ਤਾਂ welding ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਹੀ bolt ਕਸੇ ਗਏ ਸੀਗੇ as metal bridges are these days. Instead, it was fitted together using a complex system of joints. So, H paragraph tells us how the sections of bridge were connected. Thank you very much for watching. If you are having any suggestions, then feel free to comment in the comment box. Thank you very much.